Hey everybody, it's RV Aaron B coming at you with a solar video. Solar's super popular right now in the RV industry. Like everybody's putting their solar on all the campers. Keystone really was the manufacturer that led the charge on that. But even on Drea's new camp Tab 400, we've got solar and a 100 amp hour lithium battery. This thing's beautiful, and the solar panel is flexible. Like, what a time to be alive, right? That you can fit 190 watts into a flexible panel is very advanced, very technologically astute, and we're going to go see what we can run with that and the battery. This thing is unplugged, so let's hop in here. Once you unplug it, it will shut down your air conditioning. So you can control air conditioning from the Dometic control right here, but also you can control the Aldi system. Since the Aldi can run off electricity or propane, you can do all the controls with electricity. Then you can heat your water up with propane. You can heat up the entire camper with propane. And, it's just running on self-sufficiency. You can boondock and be okay. All right. This vent is running. It's running and doing well. Another vent inside the bathroom here is running on solar. Everything is off. We cannot turn on the microwave with shore power turned off. This will not turn on for us because it would just drain the battery so fast. It would not be a good idea. But this camper does have surround sound. We're going to see if this works. This is a video from Boondock Bungalows. We're getting surround sound. We're playing the computer here, but I mean, there's a battery on that, let's face it. But the thing is, we're getting our surround sound. So you can boondock and still watch a movie and just be great. Let's see. The fridge is still cold. The fridge is rocking. It's still cold, even without shore power, which is an amazing thing. All right, let's try the water. We got some silverware, but this is hooked up to city water connection. So that's no water pump. We are getting warm water right now out of this faucet. Actually, very warm water, and it was kind of turning my skin a little red, but there you go. That's the capabilities of the solar on Drea's new Camp 400. The 190 watt panel and the 100 amp hour battery that's under the bed here. That comes stock with the convenience package. All right. Yep, we can run the lights. We can do everything and keep food cold and still have some entertainment. Still be able to relax a little bit, even when you're boondocking. Let's go check out some of the other units. Hey everybody, we went from Drea's new Camp Tab 400 to our Keystone Outback 260 UML. This is a 2023 model. It's beautiful. We've got one 200 watt solar panel, and we have two lithium iron phosphate batteries from Dragonfly on this. Now, Dragonfly and Battleborn are the same exact battery. Okay, just Dragonfly is Keystone's stock battery. Battleborn is their after stock, but it's done in the same factory, same manufacturers. They just put a different sticker on it. Keystone reps will tell you the same thing that I just said. It's cool. It's just what it is, All right. So we have 200 watts of solar and two 100 amp hour batteries. So that's 200 amp hours altogether. And they're both plugged in at the same time. We're going to see if we can put some slides, some lights, what else we can do with this bad boy. Unfortunately, it is not hooked up to water right now, but there's other things we can do. Let's jump down in there and see what this thing is capable of. All right, everybody. So we have our Dragonfly and Battleborn batteries in the Keystone brand. I did need to tell you, These are lithium iron phosphate batteries. There's no cobalt in them. There's a difference between lithium iron phosphate and lithium ion. Even though lithium iron phosphate is a type of lithium ion, there's no cobalt in them. Since there's no cobalt in them, they can be ethically sourced. So you've probably seen the videos that are very unsettling, very upsetting about cobalt mines in Central Africa, around China, stuff like that, where they just strip mine and they're using child labor, everything like that. Not in our batteries. These are lithium iron phosphate batteries. They're clean. They actually run cool. So if they get a little flooded, they're not going to burst into flames like you've seen in the Instagram videos of electrical cars, stuff like that, that have lithium ion batteries. So right here, we have our control panel. Everything we need for this passport or this Outback that we're working on. I'm going to see if these ceiling lights work. Oh, baby. Ceiling lights are on. Actually, I'm also going to see if this refrigerator is getting cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's cool to the touch. Lights on. Everything's rocking. We are not plugged into anything. This is pure boondock. All right, I'm going to go back here and see if we can run a slide. Okay, the slide's behind you. I don't want you to get run over. There you go. Check this out. Your slides will run with our 2 lithium ion phosphate batteries and 200 watts of solar. Awesome. Cool. So we have lights on. We have slides working. I wonder if the stereo will work. Let's see this guy. And you can find the power button when you're not looking for it for a video. Get my hot wings and ranch dressing. All right, there we go. We have sound coming through the stereo. Beautiful. What I would not do, even with your batteries, your 200 amp hours worth of battery fully charged and your 200 watts of solar, I would still not run air conditioner, microwave, or an Instapot, something like that, or a space heater. I would not do that in this. You can still run your actual furnace, because that runs on propane with an electric pump. So I would not run the air conditioning. That would drain your battery so fast, and then you would be just waiting for the batteries to charge up again. That's 200 amp hours charging from a 200 watt panel. I wouldn't do it. If you're in such an emergency that you need air conditioning so bad that you wouldn't mind depleting your batteries down to 0, okay, that's up to you. But I would still avoid running the microwave and running the air conditioning, just because I wouldn't want to drain those batteries down to 0, then have to recharge it. So you can run your slides, you can run your lights, and you can still make things very comfortable. If you want to be even more comfortable, you can open windows and let a breeze pass through. But yeah, we're doing very good with 200 watts of solar on this. Let's go to an Alpine and see how that solar system works. All right, everybody, we're on this 23 Alpine RK. All right, this has 2 200 watt solar panels on it, which gives us 400 watts. It's still nothing in comparison to the one at my house. All right, but solar on a camper is a different panel than solar on your house. Okay, the solar on your house is normally walkable. You can traipse around it and everything like that. These are not. Do not. Please don't put all your weight on one of these solar panels. It'll be a bad day. I would feel bad on the inside, and people's spouses and family members would be upset. But I do want to show you this. Solar panels, just like anything else in life, degrade. All right, these things start fresh from the factory. They have optimal sunlight exposure and temperatures at all times. All right, these things don't really like to be above about 80 degrees. Anything more or less than that, it's really going to break them down. So about at all times they're degrading with expansion and contraction of hot and cold cycles up on your roof. It's never really optimal to have a solar panel, but you're getting electricity for free. So what happens is these things are set up in a series. That means all the electricity flows in kind of serpentine fashion through this guy. All right. So if you have a crack right here, everything behind it, it's not going to work so well. So that degradation happens as soon as these see daylight, whether that's daylight inside of a factory where there's photons going in that are being produced by a fluorescent or halogen light, that's still going to start to degrade these things. All right. So if you have an RV that's been on the campground for 1 year, you already have 1 year's worth of degradation in your solar panel. Solar panels usually last for about 5 years before you start to really see bad degradation happen. So most people don't spend more than 5 years with their camper before they trade up to a better one. And if they want to take care of everything, really keep it in the family, they don't really last more than 25 years. Keep that in mind when you're looking at solar for your RV. All right, we're going to hop down and look at the Dragonfly batteries that are on this Alpine. You're going to be impressed. Let's go. Hey, everybody, we're outside of our Alpine 3790 FK. This is a 2023. Super dope. All the 2023 Keystone products are coming with the Dragonfly 100 amp hour 12 volt lithium iron phosphate batteries. Okay. When I came into this from the solar industry, the residential solar industry, I was like, why are we doing everything in amp hour instead of kilowatt hour? But then I found out that an amp hour, to get your watt hours, you just multiply your amp hours by your volts. That's it. Amp hour times volt equals watt hour. So this gives you 1,200 watt hours, and a kilowatt is 1,000 watts. So with these two batteries together, we're getting 2.4 kilowatt hours of storage, which is awesome. That can do a lot for you. You can also use your ZAMP external solar plug to increase your array. And our ZAMP solar panels are super cool. You can just move them during the day to get the direct angle from the sun. All right, so you can get the most bang for your buck on that. But what does this really do for you, right? Let's go inside and check things out. All right. Now we're inside of our beautiful Alpine FK, 3790 FK. All right. Now, we can run the slides. Let's do the kitchen slide. In. Oh, baby. All right. Now, this is just for demonstration purposes. So we're going to leave it there. I think we can do our awning as well. Let's check it out. Awning. Front awning. Out. Oh, baby. All right. We can run our slides. We can run our awnings. The solar is also good for running your refrigerator. That's a 12-volt residential refrigerator. And about everything else. We can use our wireless phone chargers here. We can use our USB port for phone chargers or charging a tablet or whatever. Let me see if the heating and massage works in this couch. Not getting them to work right now. That's fine. You don't really need it when you're boondocking. I mean, it would be beautiful to have. Oh yeah, and throw your candy bars in there when you don't want your kids to find them. All right. So the solar, as we've gone over, it's good for running the essentials. Not really great for doing your creature comforts, your air conditioning, your microwave, stuff like that. It'll keep your lights on. It'll run your slides and your awnings for you. You can boondock more easily with solar, and it's actually a really good deal for the 2023s. All the Keystones are coming with solar. All of our Keystone products are coming with at least some solar. The high-end ones are coming with at least 400 watts with an inverter and 2 Dragonfly batteries. Even this 2023 Springdale 286 BHU is coming with 200 watts. So that means you can run your awning, you can turn lights on, everything like that on a nice sunny day. So that's a huge point for Keystone products. That's what makes me love them. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below all the good stuff. I'll see you on the road.